is able to activate or not, or he announces it very vocally to the opponent. There's some glare there, but you can't quite make out what that is from here. What did you bench there?
Looks like a Tyranitar.
It appears to be Tyranitar.
Yeah.
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 Because that's the only way I can knock out.
I do see why you promoted Lumineon now, just because it's a one retreat Pokemon. It is very easy to pivot.
This tournament was before 151, so Mew would have been really good in this deck just to have something to promote to retreat all the time.
Yes. You would also be really good in this matchup because you'd be able to boss Greninja, KO, or copy a Moonlight Shuriken for a 2-prize knockout on 2 Comfies.
If they don't just preemptively bench the bench the Manaphy.
Nah, they never bench it. Trust. You see some unfortunate discards there from...
What was it, like a boss and an urn or something?
Single Strike Crush. Boss, or Urn, and Collapse Stadium. So,
yeah,
there's one less out to dump that Lumineon.
He saw the Collapse Stadium and he's like, oh, I'll make note of that for later. I'm like, well, I'm dead. Since I got a Lumineon and a Lugia V-Star on the bench.
Not being able to discard that Lumineon is very bad for this matchup.
It is, but I had to knock out the... Dragonite
there.
Dumping the urn off of the Single Strike Crush is always never something you want to see.
Correct.
No. However, I do think that's the first urn we've seen gone down in this game, so I think it's still recoverable.
I was much more upset about the boss in the Collapse Stadium.
Yeah. Because how many boss are you on in your list here?
3.
3? Okay. That's the standard number. I've seen some lists recently with 4, which I think it's cool, but not necessary from what I've seen. It does look like Sawyer here is going to be going to set up the Kyogre play by putting some damage counters. I would have to assume under your Lugia V-Star.
Yep.
And perhaps your Tyranitar.
Yep. I like to acknowledge this is like what, turn 3 for Sawyer, and he's gonna win on turn 4 with Kyogre.
Mm-hmm.
How unbelievable is that?
Sawyer waving his Sableye in the air to signify that he is using Lost Mine.
I'm at least pretty sure he wins on turn 4 with Kyogre here, but my best play is to... I believe I don't do much of anything and just end up Craggle-Lanching. There might be an Iono.
I think this was the turn where you said if you Craggle-Lanched exactly like Energy Recycler or some other card that, like Rod or something.
Yeah, Rod Recycler is what I wanted to get.
If you discarded one of two of those, then...
Here's Iono, which is pretty relevant here.
Very, very strong Iono here. Especially since you know your opponent's going to go for the Kyogre turn next turn. Setting them down to a low hand size definitely stops that.
Yeah, Craggle-Lanch gets rid of what?
Sableye plus another card.
Sableye Heavy Ball.
Yeah.
Just nothing.
2 very non-relevant cards.
And he just ends up with everything else.
Here's the Pokestop. Grab the escape rope on there.
I'm surprised to not see Sawyer use them as it goes, though, to at least attempt to find the Kyogre.
Yeah, actually, that
is weird.
That is kind of weird. Lost Vacuum not really needed much anymore. He has ample cards in the Lost Zone. And then he escape ropes, and Cody skillfully sends up his Lugia V-Star.
I guess at this point that is at less HP than the Lumineon V.
Yep.
Then he ropes again, so he just goes straight back in the Tyranitar.
Is there 3 damage counters on your T-Tar and then the rest on Lugia from that Sableye? I would assume.
And then he goes for the rope again with a 0-card deck.
And he shows me the win.
Shows Cody the combo.
And I kind of just tell him, it's like, you can do it if you want. Because it's the finals of a cup, and I figured he would want to.
Yeah, gotta go for the play.
So he rods back in 3 energy recycler, or rod, 3 more energy. Negate, brings back 2 more energies, and then he Aqua Storms, do enough damage to KO both of these on the bench there.
200 enough is enough to knock out Lugia and Tyranitar.
Yeah.
So that was it. Again, that was turn 4 Kyogre, which is pretty powerful. I only had 3 turns to play that game, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's... Wasom Kyogre is a very scary archetype, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
When it works, it's almost unstoppable.
And it's on a single prize Pokemon.
Correct.
Single prize Pokemon from a special set.
Yep.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this League Cup analysis from Cody Byrd's finals match against good old Sawyer Melban.
Yep, absolutely.
Got any closing thoughts, Wyatt, Cody?
Congrats to Sawyer. That was sick.
He was
Kyogre's nuts.
Yeah, that was very awesome. Good job, Sawyer.
piloted the deck very well.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys.
Penis.